How's she going today, guys? I don't even know what time it is. I think we're getting close to noonish. We left the yard at 10 a.m. with both of those machines. This one broke down. Down there, it's a 14-foot single knife. So on the pitman end, there's a 3/8 standard bolt that goes in the pitman end, and it friggin' broke in the, well, yeah. She was chattering pretty hard. Had to come home, easy out the bolt, the broken bolt, find pieces to make it work and put it all back together. We kind of Jimmy rigged it. Why the bolt broke, it backed off a little bit, is my guess. And that's why it came out. Anywho, I Loctite some bitch in there. So hopefully it'll hold together for us now. There's a little wear on the shaft. Just a little tiny bit. And it's kind of hammering. And it's been like that for the last couple of years. A few years back, way before I was YouTubing, this darn thing, the bolt broke back then, and it was the weekend. We could not get the parts. I Jimmy rigged it, not that good, and it hammered like a son of a bitch all weekend long because I had a shitload of hay I wanted to get cut. The timing was just perfect. It got us through, but what happened was we wore the shaft down a little bit, and it could actually use like it's less than a 1/16 thick bushing to take up the space. So here we are, we just grin and bear it and struggle through. Anyways, we're heading back to the field now, and I'll show you once we get out there and we get back to cutting. I'll show you what we've gotten done. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, we made it back out to the field. This is where I broke down. You can see right there. CP's just crawling into her machine. We made, basically each of us, we're working on round number 2 for each of us. We each got to do 2 more. We do 8 rounds in total. So I wasn't gonna really show you guys. I wasn't gonna video much of this until we had the opening rounds done, because this field is kind of a son of a bitch. Because there's lots of sloughs and potholes in the far end. But here we are. We are cutting hay. So the BCP Farm and Trucking Ranch haying year has started, and this is a 45-acre piece. And you guys have seen us in here. We've been bitching about this piece, and there's some areas that are really nice, like here, and then there's other areas where it's just complete friggin' shite. Where the crop is like super short and thin. For whatever reason, I don't know, winter kill, frost, low on nutrient in the ground. I don't know. We did not, the nutrient thing, we did not do We did not do soil test on any of this ground. It's all organic, and it was farmed for years, somewhat continuous, so, but we shouldn't have too many issues out here because after we cut it last year, I land rolled all of this. That was a bigger stone. Here it's really nice and thick, and then you get up here and the alfalfa's like freaking 8 inches tall right here in this little corner. It's really thin. See the swath? It's like nothing. Anyway, I gotta let you guys go. I got a corner. Hopefully we don't plug her. And there's my cows. You always gotta like cows. Little strip right here in this slough bottom. Might as well grab that. But I screwed up and I didn't swing my machine out when I should have. So now I gotta back up to get lined up, because it's on the wrong side of the triactor. There we go, now we're good. CP's way over there. Can't really make it out, but there's the flag. Okay, later, guys. Alrighty, guys. Well, we finally got done. We're basically more than half done, but this field is so chewed up with all these little bluffs. It takes forever to get around the son of a bitch. And we definitely, at least me, I've had my fair share of problems. Like, I don't know, because I do the opening round around the bluffs, and I'm always trying to get in super tight. And broken guards, broken sickles, Had a guard that jammed the knife. Lost the hubcap off the pitman. Right down there. You see that thing that's spinning really fast? Well, there's supposed to be a cap on that. I call it a hubcap. Anyways, now we're into the open area. There's one bluff literally right here where CP is. Right up there, that's a rock pile. And once we get past there, we're in the clear. Then it's nice long rows. So, yeah. Finally. We've been monkeying around out here for quite a while doing these bluffs, but that's why we seeded this sucker to hay, because it's not a good field for trying to seed with and swath and try combining, because it's so chewed up. It's just friggin' ridiculous. There she is. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye. Okay, I'm back. And right through here, this low spot, she's pretty goddamn nice, I have to admit. It's just a repeat of last year, but as soon as you come out of these low spots, she gets real thin again. I'm hoping for 2 bales an acre. CP figures about 1.5 bales, maybe 1 3/4 bales. If we pull off 90 bales in here, I'll be happy. And it's about, I don't know, somewhere between 65 and 70% flour right now. So yeah, it'll still make damn nice feed. Anywho, we did roll it. And CP's trying to phone. Later. And I'm back. So we did roll this, but I don't know. I'm still catching the odd rock when it's real tight into the bluffs or into the bush area. Maybe I didn't put the roller into the tree area hard enough. But you can see back there it's really thick. And you get up here, you can see the swath. It's a lot smaller. The crop is a lot lighter. But I guess time will tell. We'll see how much we get. And I know it's hard to tell, but you can kind of make it out. There's not a lot of flour in it over in this area. And I'm wondering if that isn't, it's not flowering because it's so late because of the frost that we had. I'm hoping for a good second cut out of here, or a second cut that gives us almost as good as the first cut or even better. Time will tell. Talk to y'all later. That's a pretty sight. Two identical machines, basically, with Canada flags going. Canada strong, Canada proud. Now, if we can only get rid of Trudeau. Later. See what I mean by poor crop? You can barely make out the swath. And this should be our last passes. Just a short little stretch here. For both CP and I. That's her. This 45 acres is a done deal. Our hay acres this year is way down. We're only I think for actual alfalfa grass hay mix, we are somewhere around 220 acres, and that's it. So basically only a couple days worth of cutting. But with weather like we've been having, sometimes 200 friggin' acres is almost too goddamn much when it potentially could get rained on. Like this past week, we were supposed to have rain literally every goddamn day, and we did every damn day. Just not right at our place. We were missing it by as little as half a mile. But yeah, this particular field, it's got like 12 bluffs or obstacles that you got to drive around, and that takes a lot of goddamn time. Anybody that's cut hay, and I don't care if you're with a pull type or if you're with a SP self-propel, when you got to drive around a whole bunch of bluffs, rock piles, stone piles, so on and so forth, that takes up a lot of your day. But you would think 45 acres, well shit, BP, with 2 machines you should have been done in like 4 or 5 hours. Well, our top speed that we cut is 4.5. Right there. We're not trying to break any friggin' speed demon records. We find 2 machines, you go a little slower and you have less breakdowns. That's one of them. Me, myself, I had quite a few breakdowns, so we probably lost 2.5 to 3 hours in breakdowns by my machine today, which really sucks, but whatever. That's just how the pebble was thrown today. Hopefully we'll get all the bugs ironed out of her now, and the rest of our season will be honky-dory. So, okay, I believe CP wants to call her quits for the day, so I'm going to let you guys go. Tomorrow I'm on the road for about 3 hours, so y'all have a good one, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Talk to you later.